right, so I'm trying to come up with the top 5 Lovecraftian creatures. First off, I need to remember who H.P. Lovecraft was. He's known for his cosmic horror and mythos stuff, right? His stories often involve ancient, incomprehensible beings that drive people to madness. So these creatures should embody that terrifying vibe. Let me think about some of the famous ones. There's Cthulhu, definitely number 1 on everyone's list. He's the big guy, with tentacles and a bullhead, living in Arlia. Okay, got that down as number 1. Next, Shub-niggurath comes to mind. I'm not exactly sure about all his forms, but he's like this really old and powerful entity associated with sacrifice and rituals. Maybe I'll put him as number 2 because of his association with the mything folk. Then, there are the elder gods, like Nyarlathotep. He's known for being a shapeless, shadowy figure that can take on any form. That's super scary, because you can't even see him properly. He could be anyone or anything, which makes him a great candidate for number 3. The Deep One is another classic. This creature is half human, half fish, and they're from the water. They've been in several stories, like The Shadow over Innsmouth, so they should make it to the list as number 4. Lastly, I'm thinking of Ichthyonos, which I remember from The Hound of Talthalama. He's a dog-like creature, but not exactly a dog, more like something ancient and bestial. Plus, there are those glowing eyes that really give that eerie vibe, so he fits the Lovecraftian theme. Wait, maybe I should double-check if these are indeed considered among the top ones, or if there are others people might mention more frequently. There's also Tentacled, the octopoid entity, with too many tentacles. But I think Cthulhu already covers the big tentacle thing. Maybe Tentacled isn't as well known. Also, considering how Lovecraftian creatures often tie into the mythos, it's important they each represent a different aspect of cosmic horror, like immense size, shapelessness, inhuman features, etc. So Shub-niggurath and Nyarlathotep bring the ancient, ritualistic elements, while Deep One brings the aquatic horror, and Ichthyonos the bestial, dog-like fear. Maybe I should consider whether these are the most iconic, or if some might argue for others, like Azathoth, the blind, fiery god of chaos. But Azathoth is more conceptual and not as physically described, whereas the others have more concrete descriptions, which make them easier to visualize and fear. Another thought, do any of these creatures have unique features that really define Lovecraft's style? Cthulhu's tentacles, Shub-niggurath's multiple eyes or forms, Nyarlathotep's shadowiness, Deep One's fish-like appearance, Ichthyonos' glowing eyes. Each has something distinct that contributes to the horror factor. I think I'm ready. So my top 5 would be Cthulhu at 1, Shub-niggurath 2, Nyarlathotep 3, Deep One 4, and Ichthyonos 5. They each represent different aspects of cosmic horror in Lovecraft's work. The top 5 Lovecraftian creatures embody the essence of cosmic horror and ancient, incomprehensible entities that induce madness. Here is a curated list based on their distinct characteristics and iconic roles in Lovecraft's mythos. 1. Cthulhu, the towering tentacled entity from Arlia, symbolizing immense size and terrifying presence. 2. Shub-niggurath, an ancient and powerful entity associated with sacrifice, known for his multiple eyes and forms. 3. Nyarlathotep, a shadowy, shapeless figure that can assume any form, embodying the fear of the unseen. 4. The Deep One, half-human, half-fish creature from the ocean, representing aquatic horror. And 5. Ichthyonos, a dog-like bestial entity with glowing eyes, symbolizing ancient and monstrous terror. Each creature captures a different aspect of cosmic horror, contributing to the terrifying atmosphere that defines Lovecraft's work.